Wow, this is actually lighter than I thought.
Like I told you, I did it with one hand.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode with Reverse Engineered. This episode is going to be a little bit different. We are going to start working on the Raptor here. When we fixed the frame on the truck, we did notice that there was some damage on the frame that wasn't visible to the eye. And just to get things rolling, we decided to build on this frame that the truck is sitting on right now, just so we can get the videos out for you guys. But in the meantime, we have also looked for a new frame to replace this bad one. And guess what? We got the frame now, and it's time to take everything that's sitting right now on this frame and swap it over to the new one. So let's get things rolling. Here is the used frame that we got for the Raptor. We got a pretty good deal on it. That's why we waited for a couple of months to get it. We kept on looking around to get the best deal. We got it now. Here's the Raptor, and it's time to swap every single thing over on this new frame. So with that, let's get it done. If you guys are curious on how we got the frame here, we lifted it up with 4 people, so 1 in each corner. If you think that the frame it's really heavy, it's not that heavy. That's how we managed to get it in here. Yeah. We lifted it up. So
it can be carried.
So all in all, the frame is not that heavy. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Okay, good.
Fortunately, we got that, so we're good. So the way we are going to tackle this project here is we'll first remove the bed from the truck, front and cabin, and then just swap the engine, the lines and everything else over to the new frame. Well, the bed was the easiest part of the truck to remove off. Now let's jump to the front and take that out. Almost done here with removing pretty much everything from the front end. We still have to remove a couple of hoses here and there. Also that cooling radiator down there for the intake. And I guess we're almost done. We still have to remove the wirings from the cab so we can make sure we can remove and lift up the cab off the frame. But all in all, almost done with it. It's going pretty quick, honestly. We have removed pretty much every single thing from the front. The wires have been disconnected. Now we are ready to start taking off the cab. But for that, we need to build some type of support, and we have to take a quick trip to Home Depot and buy maybe some 2x6 and 2x2s so we can build what we need to support the cabin up, because it's really heavy and we cannot lift it up. So it's time to do some reverse engineering type of work. Here are the 2x4s and 2x6s that we got for the Raptor to build the support for the cab. So let's get building. We have lifted the cabin halfway up. We still have to go a little bit more and place it here on these sawhorses that we've made especially for this kind of job. But all in all, As soon as we get the cabin off, it's just gonna be a lot easier for us. We'll slide the frame out and then swap everything over on the other one.
By far the craziest thing we ever done. And hopefully the last craziest thing.
Before we buy a frame.
Before we buy a lift.
Lift, that's what I
I
meant.
think that's what you meant to say.
Alright.
So here it is, guys. Frame with the engine and the other components is out. There is the cab sitting on the sawhorses that we made. Man, that's the sketchiest thing we've ever done. But hey, we did it.
Never again.
Yeah, so we did notice there was the damage here on this side of the frame right here in the back. It's kinked in. And it wasn't sitting right, it wasn't sitting straight. Also, this cross member that goes right there below it isn't right either. But that's okay now because we have the frame. But look at this thing, man, it's looking so massive. The engine is so big, especially the transmission too. It's just, I guess we could do some retrofit, some kind of a crazy idea here, guys. Some motorcycle or something. Here's the other frame that we have. Guys, let's start swapping everything over and finish this thing. Let's do it.
We can put some tires on that one to lift it to this level.
Yeah, we should maybe put it
little
on
higher.
something. How do you guys want to tackle this? There are so many things to take off from the frame. I said we take off the drive shaft, rear axle, and just go from there. Just go full speed, man. Go all in.
Another option is just chop it in half.
Or, you know, John, remember that thing we said back in the days? We're not back in the days, back in the couple of previous episodes where we said we want to build a Velociraptor. Yeah, I guess we can make the sketches now since we'll have the back end of this frame. It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
We can make the rendering and everything that we need to do for that maybe in the future. Who knows? All right, enough said. Let's just go ahead on this thing and remove everything off of it.
More weight to it. Oh.
I told you it slides out. So simple, bro.
Piece of cake. Wow, this is actually lighter than I thought. Like you Told you
it's
it out with one hand.
This is going pretty quick on removing the components from the old frame. We've already taken the gas tank, dry shaft, and exhaust, a bunch of other things over there. Came out pretty easy. Now we are installing them on the other one. So we are kind of working in parallel, taking off from the old frame and installing on the new one. It's a lot easier to go that way. That went on pretty quick. We've already swapped the back end from the damaged frame. I think that might have taken maybe an hour or not even. Super simple procedure. There's just that big old engine, man, that's gotta go now. For that we have to bring out the hoist and some more manpower. As you can see, it's getting late. We're losing daylight, but we got some light here. We want to finish everything as much as we can today, removing this engine and probably even install the frame on the truck, but we'll see on that how far we can get. We have removed the suspensions Last thing right now to do is take this engine out and put it in the new frame. That's it, engine is out. There's nothing more left on the frame but some leaves. The engine is out, we got it out in one piece. That's the way it's supposed to come out. And now I guess we can start installing it. Maybe not today, we'll leave it for the next day because it's getting late. And we want to drop the cab on the new frame, so it's not gonna sit like that. We're good to go now. So here is what we've done tonight. We've installed the suspensions. We are not going to install the engine because it's late, but we are going to drop the cabin back on the frame. So that's where we're going to call it a night. All right guys, so we've gotten pretty far tonight. Right now we are about to drop the entire cab back on the frame. And I guess that's where we are going to call it a night because it's getting late on us. This procedure that we're gonna do right now, it's probably gonna take half an hour to drop the cab back on the frame. We don't want to drop it or anything, so we'll take our time making sure everything goes back perfect. But look at that, man, it's just so high, man. It's such I don't think I've seen a truck being lifted this high. Daniel, except those trucks.
I'm 6'1". Look how huge this thing was.
That's something, man. Here, let's film here the engine bay. Get some light over here because I can't see it that well. Sam, on the engine bay from this side, from the front, Daniel. Dude, that is just so amazing, dude. It looks so different. We could probably lift it this high, but not in this universe because it'll look too bad. Touchdown, guys. Cab is back on the frame. It's getting late, and with that, we'll see you back in the morning when we install the engine on the truck.
All bolted down.
All done. Perfect. Here we are. It's a brand new day, a sunnier day, a warmer day, and we are getting ready to start putting the engine back in the truck. So let's get it done. We got the engine in. Now we are getting ready to remove the engine hoist. So we have here better access in the front to install the other components. John, he's under the truck hooking up the transmission or attaching the transmission to its mounting position. And we're almost done here. Initially, the way the engine was attached, it has here that mount over there, that black bracket over there, and it has another one on the opposite side of it. The way we attached it with those mounts, we didn't have space here because of the firewall to push the engine in, and so we put here this belt and we attached it onto the engine mount, and that gave us the clearance to slide the engine back into its mounting position, which can be seen right there. Well, it's kind of hard to see it, but
There it is.
All right, Daniel, let's get this thing out of the way and start installing all the radiators and all the other components on the truck. Look at all these wires here. We've got a bunch of them. So we're going to have to route them the way they're supposed to go here through the front. Over there by the cabin, we gotta connect them there by the fuse box. Should be super simple, straightforward stuff. It's nothing that we haven't done before, so I'm pretty sure we can get this one done. We are getting the differential in, the front differential. That thing is heavy. Such a big piece, mechanical piece. Hey guys, so finally the build is 100% complete. We're taking it for a test drive to see how it drives. It drives absolutely amazing. It drives straight, doesn't pull left or right. We also did the alignment before. John here is just having a great time driving this beast.
It feels great to be back on the road with this Raptor now. You can already feel that the car is wider, the truck is wider, and it sits taller. As soon as you get in, you see that the front end and the entire truck is taller.
Kind of feels like you're sitting in a semi truck.
Yeah. Not yet, not there just yet, but it feels amazing. I'm glad that we actually turned this into a Raptor from an F150, because we've seen even some people turn heads whenever we pass by, not knowing that this is just an F-150.
Yeah.
The alignment was not a big deal. Only the front wheels needed just a little bit of adjustment. No big deal. The rear was not touched at all. but it drives straight as an arrow. It feels great. Also, there's no big difference with the bigger wheels. Only 2.5, 3 miles per hour on the speedometer. No big deal. No big deal at all. I was expecting a bigger gap, but nothing bad. And also it has some power. Floor it, John. Floor it. Wait. Let's hear that exhaust. Wow, we're spinning. Drifting. No way. I mean, it's a 2.7 liter, but you can still drift this thing and do some donuts. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. We mostly drove it all the way here in two-wheel drive, too high. Because of course that's better on the gas mileage, but it does an amazing job. I like it a lot. Four-wheel tough. It's awesome. That all-wheel drive system pays off on the off-road when you take it somewhere. Drive it around with no problem. This build came out absolutely amazing. As you guys see, the front end of a F150 Raptor. Even though the wheels, they thicken just a little bit on the front. So the front of this truck is a bit wider. The front end of this truck is a little wider than the back side. Because if you look in the back, the wheels, they're pretty much flush with the quarter panels. John, let's pop the hood and check out the engine bay and see what else is there besides a 2.7 liter. Come on. Everything fit perfectly on this build. We didn't have any problems whatsoever. And like I told you guys, this is a 2.7 liter EcoBoost. Everything is pretty much stock in the engine bay. We didn't do any changes. Yeah. Besides if you think that the 2.7 is weak, think again. It's not as weak as you think. Although many people don't like it, well, it's our first truck. How is this compared to the 5.0 liter? From 0 to 60? Some people say it's faster, some slower. But you gotta check the numbers. The only way is to get a 5.0 liter and race it. Yeah, baby. Look at that, everything's OEM. Raptor side. Also the back looks like a Raptor as well. Dual exhaust. It screams when you push it a little bit. I mean, it does sound like a 2.7. You can tell the difference. Yeah, a little bit. Sound. But anyway, looks awesome. Also, we got a hitch on there. Does an amazing job with the hitch as well. We're gonna use it in the future. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Future build, baby. You gotta pick up some toys for the big boys. This bad boy needs a little brother or a little sister or a bigger brother. What you think? I don't know. Or more of a than your little brother.
Yep.
There you guys have it. Make sure you subscribe, give us a like. Also, comment down below. We would love to see your comments about this truck, what you love about it, what you like more, or what you dislike. Anyway, I truly think it's an amazing truck, the way it turned out. Now, for us, I want to take it more off-road, find a better spot somewhere out there away from the city. Also, let us know if you guys want to see more Fords, more of these type of builds, like turning the F-150s into Raptors. We're gonna show you each step every time, but anyway, I hope you guys like it. Also, let us know if you want to see more muscle cars or cars on that side of the spectrum. And like so, see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like I just said. Give us a like, that will help us in the long run. And with that, don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you'll not miss on any future videos that we come out with. And like so, see you guys next time.